How's everyone doing? Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. In today's lesson, I'm going to be taking you through the classic Yesterday. This is one of my favorite Beatles tunes / Lennon-McCartney. He uses a lot of really cool fingerstyle stuff in this one. Before you get started, the first thing that you're going to want to do is tune your guitar down to D. Now you can play it in standard tuning, but if you go to play along with the recording, it will not sound right. And I highly recommend you tune the guitar down. It'll have that right sound. It's also, for you beginners, a little easier to press your fingers down onto the frets for the bigger chords. So the E string is going to go down to a D. Should sound like that. A string is going to go down to a G. Should sound like that. D string is going to go down to a C. Should sound like that. G string is going to go down to an F. B string is going to go down to an A. High E string is going to go down to a D. So it should sound like this. Now, Paul's style is really cool. He definitely has his own acoustic style. A lot of people, John Mayer, a lot of other players have taken from his, he has this amazing way of playing the bass notes and then using his index finger to grab the chords. So on this one, I looked at a lot of video footage, and the oldest footage I found him playing with an upstroke. In a later video I saw him, I think he was playing live in Michigan, and he was playing with a downstroke. So he starts with a G chord and he does this thing where he plucks the bass note and then he comes up with his fingers like that. That's on the older video, and that's how I do it, obviously, in this video. You could also go down if you wanted to. That would work as well. So I hope you like what you see in this video. Please subscribe. Click the link below, and there will be a link that will take you to my website. And my website, I have a PDF for this song. And in addition to doing this classic version of Yesterday, I'm also going to be doing 2 different versions of a chord melody version of this tune, and those are coming next. So probably in the next week or so, I'm going to have a video of an easy chord melody version of Yesterday and one that's a little bit more difficult. So once again, thank you so much for all your support. Really appreciate it. And let's do this. Okay, now as we discussed before, Paul has a really unique style in that he plays the bass note with his thumb, and then he uses his index finger and he comes up this way in an upward motion. And this whole tune is going to be predominantly all 8th notes. So the intro is going to start with a G, where you're playing all 4 of your fingers. So you have 3rd fret, 2nd fret, these 2 strings open, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. So I'm plucking the bass note, then with my index finger, I'm coming up 3 times. And the rhythm would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Once you have a handle on that rhythm, that goes throughout the tune. Transitioning into the verse, 1 measure of G, 1 and 2. Open E as a passing bass note to a F sharp minor 7, barring the 2nd fret, 4th fret on the A string. It's just going to be half a measure. We go to a B7, also half a measure, starting with the bass note on the A string. This is going to be 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, open and 2nd fret. Now our index finger is going to move from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret on the D string, and then now we're going to play the D string up, up, up on the higher strings. This is going to almost split the measure. Then on the second half of the measure, I'm going to play D string, higher strings. This is a walking down bass line. Open D, and then I'm like that. So we have... Now I go to a C major 7 with just like a C chord, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, but your index finger is not down, the rest of the strings are open. Also half a measure, D7, back to the G, and the G is going to also have a walking line into the E minor 7. half a measure. The next half of the measure is going to be the walking line. Index finger F sharp, G, F sharp in the bass. Third finger stays here, index finger goes to the second fret of the D string. Now I'm playing open E, come up twice, then I play the open E again. So let's take it from the G, the walking line, into the E minor. Now I go to an A chord, which I'm playing second fret, second fret, second fret, open, open. Actually, we're going to play the A string, up, up, then my fingers come off, and that gives us time to get to the C. I'm going to play a C chord here. I'm grabbing the C chord from the B string, and I'm just grabbing my fingers together like that at the same simultaneously. So you're grabbing the B and the G string, but if you grab the D, it's also fine. Then I'm back to G, and I'm grabbing these together, and then just my fingers. So that would be, so that those last measures would sound something like this. Then we go back to the top. That whole thing repeats, and the only thing that's different the second time through is when we get to the hits where we play the C to the G. That stays the same, but then transitioning into the bridge, we're going to play the high strings, the bass note, and then we're going to take our fingers off to get to the F sharp minor. So that last second ending, last transition into the bridge. Fingers off to the F sharp minor again, same as the F sharp minor you played before. B7. Index finger second fret. Thumb, index on the high E. We play these simultaneously. You go to a D simultaneously. A C chord with your pinky on the third fret of the high E string. We play those simultaneously. We're going to move over. This is going to be E minor with a B in the bass. We're playing second fret, and then playing the open E. So that phrase would, or that measure would sound like this. Now I play an A minor and I put my pinky down here. This is an A minor 6 chord. A minor, second fret, first fret, second fret. To go to D7, all I need to do is take my middle finger off. And then I'm back to my G chord. And then that whole thing's going to repeat. B7, E minor, D, C, E minor with a B in the bass to open E. Now I play a regular A minor here. And then I'm going to go to the D7 again, which is second fret, first fret, and second fret. And then we're back to here. That whole thing repeats. Now, to do the ending, everything's going to, you're going to go through the verse again, and then when we get to the part where we have the walk down to the E minor 7, from the E minor 7 out, you're going to repeat, and that will be the ending. So that would sound like this. The ending would be like this. A, E minor again, A, and that would be Yesterday. And that's an amazing song to learn. Everybody should learn this song. This is a must-know Beatles tune. I think it's one of McCartney and Lennon's greatest songs. Thank you so much for checking me out at guitarreferenceguide.com, and look forward to seeing you soon. Stay tuned for the chord melody versions of this song.